Perched high above the city of Baltimore, Maryland, from Magooby's Joke House, comes the tale of 5 brave adventurers and their intrepid audiomancer on a journey wrought with magic, mayhem, and dick jokes. For this is Laugh Finder.
Finder.
Welcome to La Finder.
Okay. Jesus Christ. That sounds horrible.
No. Wow. I don't know how that went worse than I thought it would.
Josie, just say it.
Find.
What?
All right.
I thought we were all doing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Laugh Finder, Baltimore's premier Paizo-based comedy podcast. I'm Tommy Simbazo.
Hi, and I'll be playing Arcane, the living construct, with my trusty monkey familiar Natty Bobo. I'm the mech of many faces!
I did it.
Sick.
That's pretty cool.
Way to draw
I like that.
it out
The
so
mech
you
of
could
many
hit
faces.
The mech of many faces.
It's going to be so cool. Oh, man. We can't. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm still talking. Hey, guys. So this week's guest, same as last week's guest, she's now clad in a beard and hair like Storm with a beard.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Josie Marcellino. Did I do it? God damn it. Marcellino?
No, you're
Marcellino.
There you
Marcellino.
Marcellino?
Marcellino is how I say it on
Did I say that the first time?
No, you said
Marcellino.
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
I should have never smoked that
Marcellino,
cigarette from Ben. Thanks, Ben. Thanks what your drugs did.
Wow.
I mean, I smoke the drugs too, and I can still say Marcellino.
I'd be it wasn't so good that I would forget my own name.
To be fair, when we mentioned you as a guest on the show, we immediately said it Marcellino for like the last 2 weeks. So
Yeah,
if anything,
it's
more your fault than
Ben. Yeah,
anything.
Ben told us that's how you say your name.
Yeah.
I always thought it was Marcellino.
It is.
Josie Marcellino. See, I said it. I did it.
There you go.
I got nothing.
So Josie, what made you want to get into comedy?
I had always wanted to do it, and then I made it my New Year's resolution in 2017. I was like, I'm definitely going on stage by the end of the year. And then 2018 rolled around, and I was like, man, I really should get the fuck out there. And then it was July, and I was like, this is just not getting any easier. I got my tonsils out. I'm gonna take this off while I'm actually talking.
You're ruining the effect.
Yeah, I got my
Now
tonsils
it's a wizard's
out.
goatee.
Exactly.
So you got your tonsils
I just
out.
look like a magician now. That's not but
Look
yeah,
like
I got my tonsils out last June.
You're like an Amish barn raiser.
Exactly. Tits.
Yeah, you're Matt Brown with tits.
So you got your tonsils out, and you were like, "This is hilarious."
No,
now
I
I'm
was
ready.
like, oh shit, you can't talk for 2 weeks. So I was just alone with my thoughts for 2 weeks, and I was like, I gotta write, or I'm gonna kill myself. And so I did, and I put it out on Facebook. I was like, once my throat heals up, I'm gonna finally go out on stage. And August 9th, almost a year ago, I went out on stage for the first time. Yeah.
So how did it go? How did it feel to get your first big laugh?
It was weirdly, it went way better than I expected. I told myself, I was like, it's okay, you're gonna bomb. You didn't tell anybody you were doing this tonight, so no one has to know. And it actually went really well. And then second time was 2 weeks later. They were all here at Magooby's, and I got second place on my second night, so that was fun.
Nice.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. Aaron's done stand up 3 times now.
Yeah,
times?
3.
Two
Well,
and a half.
I've done one little bit, and then I've hosted for you guys.
Yeah.
My experience was kind of the opposite of that.
No, but he did great.
Yeah, you
he did great.
Anyway, I figure I'm of the philosophy now: the less said, the better. When I'm with these guys,
Aaron
you may or
paints
may
all
not have noticed I'm the straight man.
Aaron, you paint the pictures around here. We
Yeah,
can't,
Yeah.
you
And
know,
we fill it with poop.
Yeah. We just take all this great stuff that you make and we fling poo at it.
That's
constantly.
what works so beautifully here.
Yeah.
Now, Josie, how did you get into cosplaying? What was your first costume that you?
So, like I said on the last episode, I was really into Naruto.
Yeah. Were you from the Leaf Clan?
I was not. I was from. Actually, I don't even know. I don't even remember where she's.
What is
from.
Naruto?
Basically, it's a show about ninjas, and
Ninja children.
ninja children,
Special ninja children.
and I was one of the ninja
That run so
adults.
fast their arms can't keep up with them.
Their arms just get thrown back.
Uh-huh.
And my dad, bless that man, took me to an anime convention for my birthday when
Which
I was
one?
11. Otakon. And I went every year following for like 11 years. But when we went for that first year, I was like, I really want to dress up, and I didn't have anything. So I like begged my parents for sewing lessons, and I like took sewing lessons by this old ass woman who like made bridal gowns, and I was like, she doesn't know it, but I'm gonna make anime costumes out of this.
What did
Was she
she
like-
have to say when she saw what you were producing?
I hope she was like, Josie, I cannot pronounce your last name, but I'm passing on everything I've ever learned. The only thing I ask of you, my beautiful child, never use it to do weeb costumes.
Well, she wasn't Ricky Martin. She was a white lady, so
She died.
it wasn't quite like
I
that.
die. I've done living La Vida Loca.
So you went to the
Shout out you, Miss Sue. I hope you're listening.
you went to this conference or convention,
Yep.
and
Festival.
you just felt like this is my world. This is it.
I was like,
I'm shining. This
I
is-
always loved costumes. Like Halloween's always been my favorite, and so I wanted to be a part of this. Like I wanted to be like one of those people that dressed up. And so the following year, when I was 12, I dressed up as a character named Tsunade.
Also a ninja child.
No, ninja grown woman with
How dare
boobs
you.
the size of her head.
Did you go with your
How did you
own?
cosplay
or-
that part?
Which
I-
anime is this again?
It's Naruto. And
Wait a minute, how did you do the boobs?
yeah, so I didn't because I hadn't grown into them yet.
Eric, if you
I-
could come in here, have a seat.
I hadn't grown my own yet, so I just went like.
It's hard.
The
Yeah,
flat
Dorian's are on
chested
back
version.
order.
Yeah, it's hard. I've been waiting for mine to come in. And
It's
just,
tough, you know. Like, but magically, like I guess I spoke it into the universe because that summer I went from a 16 AA was the training bra I was wearing to a 36D, and then my life unfolded from there.
It must
So
have been a
Summer.
confusing summer.
it was
Yeah.
a weird, painful summer. I used to be able to do, you know how like in the cartoons they can make like the fart noise under their armpit? I could totally do that, and then I grew tits and I couldn't anymore. It's depressing.
Well, it's everything's just plus and a
Yeah.
minus to everything.
That was very similar to my high school as well. I went from
Yeah, Eric came in-
200 pounds to like 300, double D's right away. Man, I had some rockin' tits in high
Yeah,
school.
Noah made eye contact with him, and
Yeah.
They're kind of sagging now that you're older.
Yeah, I boy. Well, if I had my youth still.
so what was what was your favorite costume that you've done so far?
So far, I did Black Cat from Spider-Man
Okay.
2 years ago, and I I guess 2 years ago at this point, and I love that one. Tsunade will always have a place in my heart. I still break it out now because I've grown into it, which is great. And then I did Josie and the Pussycats this past Halloween, which was great, except I think I expected to be a little bit more in shape, so like it's very butt forward, and that was fine when I was out at the bars, but then when I had to go to Rite Aid at 2 in the morning, it was a different experience there. So
I used to LARP, live action role play.
Yeah,
and Brian came to a LARPing event once.
Yes, I did.
And we would get way into it. And one of my guys, he had face paint, and he was like, I'm painting war paint on your faces. But I didn't need it because I had a badass fucking mask. Like most of us were wearing masks, and other guys were getting war paint on their face. And Brian, it was his first LARPing event. He was wearing a cloak.
Yeah.
And they were like, what do you want, Brian? He was like, I want to be Spider-Man.
Yeah. I actually said it exactly like that.
So the guy painted his face like it was at
It's like a child at a
state
fucking
fair.
state fair. Yeah.
Painted a Spider-Man on his face, and he fought the rest of the day. Fought great, and then at night he had to go to the liquor store in Western Maryland.
Yeah, and still, I kept
Wearing
the cloak
a cape
on.
and Spider-Man
and it was
makeup.
me and fucking Truth. So
They stopped him at the door. They were like, "Sir, we don't accept Spider-Man face here. We're actually a very
Yeah.
progressive place in
No.
Western Maryland."
Are you wearing Spider-face?
Yes, I was. Jesus. Uncle Ben Jolson. Yeah, that's so many levels.
That's,
But now-
so far we have a riff of the night up to Brian Preston with that one.
Oh, that was so good.
God.
So, but now, Brian, we do MagFest every year. You ever
Oh,
been to Mag?
Yeah.
I haven't. I want to go.
Oh, it's so much fun.
It's just a big nerd party.
Every
Yeah.
single year, I'm like, I need to fucking go to that, and then it never happens. But I am absolutely going
You
in
know,
2020.
there is a comedy show there, and if you get on it, you get free tickets.
Yeah, and also,
And a hotel room.
you can just no-show the fucking show.
Yeah,
and nothing
you just,
happens.
Yep.
Cool. How do I sign up for that?
I will let you know when I get the email.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
But then, so every year that Saturday, for MagFest, Brian and I do what I like to call comfy couples cosplay, where we wear a duo costume, and
Okay.
we've been Mordecai and Rigby.
Yep, that was
Adorable.
We did UA students
those
last
are really
year
comfortable.
from My Hero Academia.
yeah.
This year. I don't know what we're gonna do for
Sailor
this
Moon.
next year.
I was thinking something from
Sailor
JoJo.
Moon.
Oh, we gotta play some. Oh, you know what? There's a lot of really great JoJo. Just fucking. We'll talk about this at
Okay,
some point.
well, I
later.
mean, we know a seamstress.
Well, when
We do.
I
yeah.
will.
Wait a minute, are we
And
all
I
going to
will-
MagFest? Because now I want to be. Aaron, you gonna team up with me? Maybe we can go against their cosplay.
Well, I regret that I didn't. They took me to my first. What was it? It was
That was Katsucon.
Katsucon.
Take it to
Okay.
Katsucon.
I've been
And
to
I
Katsucon.
didn't. I didn't wear a costume.
And it feels weird to not
Yeah.
be in
Yeah.
something.
He
It's
was
nice to
Jedi
have it.
Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
wore
I
Colonel
fucking love
Sanders with a
that.
lightsaber.
It was a
Oh
hit.
my God.
Next time
people
we'll come up with something.
I
Yeah,
think we
I'm
go
work-
hard. Listen, I could be Jedi Colonel Sanders. You could be Jedi fucking
I
Ronald
do
McDonald
accept
if you want.
commissions,
There you
so
go, real
I will
hard.
make
One
those.
thing, one idea I have that I want to debut at one Blurred Con
Mm-hmm.
is to be a pageant queen for Miss Wakanda. And have like a dress made of the Wakanda flag, which is red and white and has a silhouette of a panther's head.
Nice.
I love
Well,
that.
I do foam armor. So if you ever
Okay.
need any foam armor pieces,
Nice. I
Holler at
haven't
your
worked
boy.
much with like the Warblood and like stuff like that.
I've
but
been basically using EVA foam and like a heat gun and stuff, and then
Gotcha.
Pepakura to get your patterns.
Nice.
So yeah,
Nice.
it's good times. I made that.
Way to
Made
go,
it.
nerd.
Everything here, I've made it. I can't stop
You
moving
built
ever.
cameras? Holy shit.
I own that camera?
I was 3D printed 2 weeks ago.
I left it on overnight in the foreskin. Was like,
That's the first place you take it.
It's like it's like when the soft serve machine is on too long. It's just a big pile. You're like, I'll just cut it here.
big old pile of dick tip.
I don't understand. Like, why are guys so like? This is like genuine question. Like,
They're jealous.
guys are more interested in foreskin than like anybody else.
Yeah,
Like,
because
Yeah.
I don't have
Women
it.
don't-
Yeah,
There's a part of my body.
Yeah, I know. I'm
That
sorry
I
about
have
that.
I don't have it. He does, and I'm very intrigued by
So
it.
you make fun of him for it because
Yes.
you're jealous?
No.
It's like that old 80s song. You don't know what you got till it's gone. You know?
Love that. It's Big Yellow Taxi is the name of the song.
Well, speaking of tree museums, this next person paid $5 just to see him. Ladies and gentlemen, actor, comedian, and professional nudist, Mr. Eric Woodward.
My name is Eric Woodworth. I'm reprising my role as Big Flea, a gunslinger, a gambler, a dubious scoundrel ready to find the gold at the end of the rainbow, Daddy. I'm excited to be here once again, guys. Something has happened over the past couple weeks since last time we recorded, as many of our listeners know, I have a show that I produce called Quality Time with my insane brother Jeremy Woodworth, who we've mentioned from time to time here. And Jeremy told me a story that can only be described as pure horror. Okay. So my brother Jeremy has recently won an award for at the New Jersey Horror Con for the best actor in The Killer Clown versus the Candyman, a movie where he plays John Wayne Gacy, the part he was born to play.
America's
okay?
Sweetheart.
Yep.
So he told me this little anecdote that Jeremy has horrible plaque psoriasis. I mean, it's thick. When he sits down and he gets up places.
Yeah. When he sits around the house, he sits around the house.
One time I said, "Hey, Jeremy, give me some skin," and he gave me like a little fucking potpourri bag full of his skin products.
Yes, 100%.
Oh no.
Jeremy drops, for example, Jeremy came over to record the new episode of Quality Time, and I knew where he walked because he left a trail behind him. So I went like a quick little vacuum. He was like, "Oh, did I leave a little skin behind?" And I was just like, "Yeah, a little bit, not a big deal." He was like, "Shows you for picking black floors." So he blamed my floors for his skin dropping.
To be fair,
okay?
It's like a
also-
snake.
Yes.
That also explains some of his political views.
Yeah. So, my insane brother, who has a horrible psoriasis problem, told me about a time at the New Jersey Horror Con where he's with his friends, his horror movie friends,
Richard Greco.
and Richard Grieco, and he's hanging out.
Richard Greco-Roman wrestler.
Jeremy
Wait,
is
fucking Booker?
Jeremy, with all of his horrible psoriasis sores, is sitting in a hot tub. Okay? And just the juices are cooking. And he said there was one part where, like, the skin started floating up to the surface like this. And it looked like there's just, like, floating, like, just straight bacteria of Jeremy like this.
Damn my
And he's
vivid imagination.
And he's
You should animate this.
He's taking his hands and scooping out like
Just the
big
viscera.
plops of them out of this soup. And
There are other people in the hot
there's
tub.
other people in the hot tub. One of
who's
the
in the
other
hot
girls.
Who sees Jeremy in a hot tub and then says, "I am getting into this hot tub"?
Oh, God.
So Jeremy then goes on to as he's taking like a chunk, he's just seeing it. He's like, "Oh, this is kind of gross. Let me just ladle this out." And he's going to take it out.
He's being polite.
No.
And this
to
girl
steal a line
goes-
from Tommy, he's a living Ren and Stimpy close-up.
So this girl goes, he's like, "Oh, is there just too much foam in here?" And he like, as he's like shaking it off of his hand, he's like, "Yeah, foam." So that's my Jeremy Woodworth story of the week here.
I have a story this week. So you guys have heard that joke, my Henry Winkler joke, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you don't, I'm about to say it. So today I was at work. It was towards the end of the day. There was maybe 10 or 15 people in the office. And I decided to stand up, and I had my phone in my hand. I was like, "Oh, my God, you guys, Henry Winkler just died." And they're like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's right here on Facebook." And they're like, "What'd he die of?" And I was like, AIDS. And no one laughed. Just slowly. Yeah. Just slowly sat back.
It's funny you brought up AIDS.
Oh.
No. As most of us comedians do, you think of these kind of like funny things that might be a bit one day. And I wrote down this one that I think has potential to be a sketch one day. All right, here's the premise, okay? You sit down, everybody, and it's the manager from McDonald's talking to a concerned patron, and he's just like,
At what McDonald's
Okay.
has the manager ever
Well, here-
consoled you when you were
it's
dissatisfied?
a serious situation.
The guy
okay?
just transferred from a
So he goes-
Chick-fil-A.
He goes, and you come down in the situation. He's like, "All right, listen, we're willing to give you as our final offer because we understand the problem that you had. It's a lifetime supply of chicken nuggets, and I mean, I think that's the best we can do." And it turns back to the lady sitting there, like, "Your chicken nuggets gave me AIDS." And so she's just dying. He's like, "Yeah, but it's about a quality of life that you can live, and the best one that you can is infinite nuggets." And he's just him trying to sell chicken nuggets to this lady that has AIDS for as long as I can make it funny for.
Oh, it's magical.
Is it
Eric.
good, guys? Is that a good bit?
Dark.
Speaking of AIDS, this next person is always by my side,
Oh, yeah.
and I have lesions. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for actor, writer, comedian, Mr. Brian Preston. Just love some skin. A hot tub gross.
Man, I don't know what to say at this point. Hey guys, Brian, what's up?
Brian, you haven't
Dirty
used your
B.
new catchphrase since you've been doing your Lemmy voice.
Oh, that's true. I haven't been used. I have not said I.
Try saying it as Lemmy. I mean, as Holy John.
That's what I want to get into the fucking.
It sounds like how critters eat pussy.
No, it does sound like how critters. No, it's terrifying. Just saying that, but I will try and work that in. I don't know, man. I just really don't have any great stories for this.
We're going as we're recording this. We're going to see Spider-Man.
We are going to go see
weekend.
Spider-Man. I'm really excited for that.
There's another Spider-Man movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah,
it picks up moments after the events of Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, no,
and it is
you
the
know.
bookend to the Infinity Gauntlet saga. The Infinity
Yeah,
Saga.
it's going to be
Stage
awesome.
3.
Yeah, it's going to set
Stage
up a bunch
3.
of dope ass shit. It's going to set up the whole Marvel multiverse.
I've heard best post-credit scenes.
Yeah, that's also. I mean, I'm very curious about what happens. Part of me, sweet Jesus. Okay, so here's, you know what? I'm gonna call it right now. I actually remember correctly. I did call the end of Endgame. So I'm pretty sure the mid-credit scene is Spider-Man is going to go through whatever, because Mysterio. It's pretty much a story line that involves.
So
Mysterio.
you think he's going to go into a multiverse?
I think it's going to go over to the universe Mysterio's from, because the thing is in Spider-Man, the event that crossed over with Peter Parker and Miles Morales and shit, Mysterio actually from the Ultimate Universe crosses over to the normal Marvel 616 because he's not shitty over that in that universe, and that's how Spider-Man, and that's pretty much his crossing over of is how Peter Parker and Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure he's going to follow Mysterio into some shit, and then it's going to end. Miles Morales is going to be in the post-credit. That's what I'm calling.
Are you thinking a live-action Miles Morales?
I think they might get a lot. That's that's my early prediction because that was how that shit goes in the comics. Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done.
Rey
nerding out.
Mysterio
No,
is the bad guy?
Yep.
Oh my God! Not
Don't
Rey
correct
Mysterio.
it.
Yes!
Oh my God!
Rey
Yes.
Mysterio.
The pro wrestler with the
Yep.
mask?
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's
Yep.
Hey, fun
Yep.
fact about Rey Mysterio about movies.
what have you done, Aaron?
No. Fun fact: the movie Freddy vs. Jason, the guy who played Freddy in like all the action scenes, none other than Rey Mysterio did all the stunts.
Get the
for
fuck
Freddy.
out of here!
Yeah, that's it.
man.
So all that Jason like throwing him through windows, that's Ray.
No
Mysterio
shit. I'm
Jr..
kind of upset you didn't 619 him.
Yeah.
Speaking of not being impressed by that fact. Ladies and gentlemen, the WYPR rock god, Mr. Aaron Victor.
You know, I know a lot about pro wrestling, but I don't know anything about these comic book movies that you guys talk about.
Oh, God. It's been 10 years, right? 11 years?
Shit. What was the first fucking comic movie we went to go see together?
Was
Just
something
start
before
coming.
Iron
Why
Man?
don't we just start inviting Aaron to all the fun events that we have?
Do you want to come see me on mushrooms at a,
I mean,
at a theater?
I stay mushroom free.
The reality is,
so
I
it'll be
would
safe.
love to go to these movies with you, but I can't get hall passes for stuff
that's
like that.
true.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
true.
driving my kids around to
Tell your
fucking
wife
soccer
you
games
have to
and-
go. It's out of the blocks related.
Well, bring your kids, but just sit very far away from us,
Yeah.
and then we
Yeah, no.
Just-
it'll be
just
fun.
bring
point
your
at you
kids,
guys and
tell
be like,
them-
don't behave like those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can be their dare lesson. They can see us all fucked up and like, Dad, what's wrong with them? And I'm like,
He's on
they-
drugs.
he made
Yeah.
bad decisions. He didn't eat his vegetables.
Yeah.
They probably smoke cigarettes too, kids.
Those boys had premarital sex.
Yeah. I don't know. What do I got? I went with the kids and saw, what's the last movie I saw with them? You know what? We watched the Robin Hood movie that's on HBO now.
Is that any good?
Oh, I heard it's bad.
It was all right.
Yeah,
It
I heard
was-
it's pretty bad.
It was the one with
Better
the,
than Men in Tights, or not as bad?
No.
It took itself very seriously, but it was anyway. That's all I got. Don't bother with that.
We saw Rocket Man with
Oh, how
Elton
was that?
John. It was really good.
Okay.
It was fucking trippy.
All right, fair enough. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's not like a
I should
straight
take
up
the
bio-
kids to see that.
Yeah, get them all nice and LSD'd up. Do all your drops, children.
God, no. I heard one time. This guy-
Remember, boys, ride the lightning.
Remember, never put all 6 drops in one eye. Spread them evenly between both.
God, this one time I was in college. This guy was like, hey, can I get 3 hits of acid? And I can't believe I'm saying something. Okay, so I was like, give me 3 hits. He's like, I don't have fucking 5. I was like, then you give me my change. And I just opened my fucking mouth. And God.
And you got 5 more hits of acid?
No, just another hit. No, it was like only
just
4
another
hits.
hit.
Yeah, it was like
Okay.
it was that late '90s acid.
Josie,
stuff.
have you ever done anything untoward? Have you ever done any
I've-
illicit other than pot?
No.
No,
just pot.
Well, then it's not a gateway.
Stay away from it, young lady.
Actually, it's
I
not.
like. Don't get me wrong.
Next
I
thing you
think-
know, you'll be playing Dungeons and Dragons
Exactly.
with a bunch
You
of
would have
nerds.
loved ecstasy.
I'm sure at some point in my life I will probably go down that route, but I have to be careful because I don't drink anymore. Because yeah.
You know what stopped me from doing ecstasy? They stopped making ecstasy.
You still get Molly.
Yeah, but that's not ecstasy.
That's the
Molly's
same thing.
Molly
straight.
is,
Yeah, but
like,
Molly is
pure.
pure.
What is
Like-
Molly
Yeah.
anyway?
It's MDMA.
Molly is MDMA that's cut
Oh.
with something.
Imagine if your brain just releases all of its happy juice, your serotonin, all at once.
Yeah.
And how great you'd feel. And you're like,
That's
oh,
what
this
my
is great.
antidepressant does for
And
me
you
every
like-
morning.
Nice.
And
But
you just
Molly
sit there
does
with a
that
gallon
too,
of
it
water and
just doesn't-
sweat.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But ecstasy is when Molly is cut with other things,
Oh.
like Coke or speed or stuff like that.
So
Ritalin.
ecstasy is way better.
All right. Actually,
Molly is way better because
Yeah.
you're getting a more clean thing.
I mean, they would just say that, but all the colors are based on food. It was all food coloring.
What?
Like the white ecstasy pills were different colors and shit. Because people would be like, "Oh, it's green because there's like peyote in it." It was just food coloring.
I don't know because I can never get an erection on ecstasy.
Oh, no one
But there was
can.
one time we had stop signs.
Oh, okay.
And I got a boner.
All right, because that probably wasn't like that. Was probably some other shit.
Nice.
That was probably Viagra.
Yeah, because if it's MDMA, you can't get a fucking.
No, I had
Was
a
it
guy.
a blue pill?
No, I had a guy. Some guy. There was. Long story short, this girl was following me around, and a buddy of mine was like, "Here, man, take this," and he gave me a Viagra, and I was like, "All right." So I didn't want to do anything.
What
with her.
happened?
So the next morning, as a gentleman, she's laying there and she was like, "Oh, I want to have sex with you," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And she was like, "But two things: one, you have to wear your armor."
What?
Yeah,
What?
and,
That's not code for a condom.
and two, no, I have a chainmail condom. It's super ineffective. I have a chainmail condom and 17 illegitimate children. But and then she was like, and the second thing is you have to meet my husband. And guess which of those
And
things I
that's-
didn't do?
Hey,
Wear
guess
armor.
what? That armor came in handy when he tried to shoot you with a crossbow in the dick, and you were like, "Ha ha!"
I've trained with monks. And speaking of a rock hard dick, this next man has never had one. Ladies and gentlemen, behind the Quality Time soundboard of power, the best audiomancer in the biz, Mr. Ben Hancock.
I mean this fully as a compliment.
What?
Jesus. I mean this fully as a compliment. You look just like Sam from Game of Thrones.
Aww, Sam
I
is
don't think that came
adorable.
off as
Sam-
much
I
as a
don't-
compliment as you might have
no.
thought.
It's meant to be a
Wait, Sam
compliment.
Tully?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess for that I have to say,
Hey, you don't know what her type is.
Yeah. Fuck.
I hope you're taking care of a kid that isn't yours right now.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
Go cuck
I
yourself.
always get
Go
that.
yeet yourself off a building.
That's probably the meanest thing anyone said about you.
So I don't mean it to be. He's like a millionaire.
No,
in
you're
real
like
life.
no,
Yes,
You're
he's a
so I
diabetic
look
millionaire.
like a millionaire.
dude, you're like a
Just one
sexy
of the
Sam
ugliest
Tarley.
millionaires.
No, just you know what? It's like okay. Imagine if like Chris Farley in the Chippendales thing was dressed as Sam Tully. That would be you.
Now that's how you give a compliment.
Josie, which Game of Thrones characters does Bryan Preston look like?
The Rock, if he gave up working out to start watching hentai.
Yeah,
You didn't see that episode?
I did.
You used that at a different show we were at.
I like
Yeah,
that you
didn't
did
say that as a different
I mean-
show we were at.
I mean, we're just excited it wasn't Khal Drago, right? Like-
Yeah.
I'm not,
You
I
look
don't
like the eunuch.
He looks pretty good.
He does.
Yeah, he does. No,
He does. From
That's
the
also
waist up.
Yeah, that's also his sister.
Wait, which one? The old like?
No, Grey
Grey
Worm.
Worm.
No,
Oh, okay.
not
Oh,
Varys.
No, I had Varys.
Very-
Varys is a eunuch. The other just had their dicks cut off.
You know what?
No,
frankly-
they had everything cut off.
Oh, well, Varys. Okay, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
just like Varys.
No, they're just.
Well, Varys got. I thought Varys had a
Nope.
dick but no balls.
No.
Because he had his balls in a jar, didn't he? Or in a bag?
Well, I mean, traditionally with eunuchs,
the,
so just
the
got your balls.
sorcerer
Want to save a dick
burned
in a
his
jar?
dick. It was like a whole thing.
Let's
he,
let's
like,
check
cut
the
off and-
footage.
Hey,
Roll that magical bean footage. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, speaking of eunuchs, where am I going to go? Ladies and gentlemen, sitting behind the Laugh-Finder trifold of power, the best GM in the biz, actor, comedian, writer, Mr. Dorian Gray.
Greetings! My name is Dorian Gray. I am your GM, so why don't we get started?
Previously on Laugh-Finder, our guest, Josie Marcellino, incarnated as
See how easy that was, Tommy?
an alcoholic wizard with tits, named Gandalf the Gifted. Arcane now has a face.
Ha! You're not the only one with gifts.
We rested up and then we set off to the mountains to find a rock, a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex-sized feathered creature of the sky, which we need to pluck a feather from. We got close to the mountains. This rock appeared, the shadow of it cast over us as it flew above, and it proceeded to drop a dead elephant, half of a dead elephant, which landed on Arcane and his new shiny face. Not so shiny now that he crawled out of the bunghole of the elephant. We marched on, though. He dusted himself off. We put our non-player character Melvin in the lead of our party after we covered him in elephant stank. And not long after that, Melvin set off a trap. Lights lit up all around us. Gandalf the Gifted was stunned by the experience, and a dirty tribe of people appeared out of the shrubs.
Fuck, man.
Crying,
And announced
pleading for help.
that they are affiliated with none other than Vanesh, the Lord of Screams. And listeners, that brings us up to the present.
All right. So if I can describe them a little bit more, there are two of them who are wearing sort of dirty robes with like armor underneath. Mm-hmm. They look like they've been having a rough time. The other three don't look like they are affiliated with them at all, really. They don't look like what you would imagine followers of Vanesh, the Lord of Screams, look like. They are all golden-skinned humans who are wearing just clothing. They're not wearing any clothing, and they're not holding any weapons.
Wait, they're naked?
No, I'm sorry. They're not wearing any armor.
Oh, okay.
And
Just
then-
regular clothes. They're not wearing, and they're not.
Yeah.
Are they wearing robes?
Yes, but with pants underneath.
Any
Sort
of them pretty?
Yes.
Okay.
All three of them are very pretty. One of the robed Vanesh followers takes out a jingling bag of coins, tosses it over his shoulder. One of them catches it without even looking, puts it in his pocket, and says, "Do what you were paid for." And
Got a couple hired guns.
if I can get everyone's miniatures.
All right. You take a Brian.
So the trail sort of widens and narrows intermittently.
You're the one with the bow, Marcy. Not Marcy, Josie.
Jesus.
See, now you got me.
Yeah.
The last name is screwing me up.
Marcy Josilano.
Marcino.
So listeners, Game Master Dorian is preparing the battle board for us. It looks like he's representing some sort of trail down the middle of the board that's widening and narrowing as described. You
Now-
want us on this trail then? It's
Well,
in some
now,
configuration.
so you can go off the trail. It's just difficult terrain, which cuts your movement in half. Let's see.
So you've got 2 followers of Vanesh and 3 golden-skinned humanoids.
Yes.
Right.
Humanoids? They're not humans?
They're humans.
Humans.
Okay, so we're not fucking wood elves.
Whoa, Brian.
Oh, sorry. Me elves.
And you can, like I said, you can start elsewhere if you want, but just in this general area. So if everyone can put themselves where they would like to be.
All right.
Can we see where our enemies are?
And Gandalf the Gifted, you are with the one with the sword?
one with the bow.
That's
That's
the one with the
holy
bow. This is going to be you, Gandalf.
Perfect.
Big Slee, where do you want to be? You want to be up front, in the back?
Yeah, I want to be as far up as I'm allowed to move.
Okay.
I'm gonna be with my kindred spirit.
Okay, you're going to be right up there with him.
But she's frozen.
Oh, you're
Might-
frozen. Where is Gandalf frozen?
Right where you are.
Okay.
That's fine.
Arcane, you want to be behind, beside?
Behind. I don't need to
You're
be...
going to be behind Big Slee.
And put Bobo right next to me, please.
And Bobo's going to be next to you. And then we've got two more. Holy John, where do you want to be?
I'd
You wanna be-
frontish.
You should-
I'm good with the sword.
You don't want to be close
Like
enough
up
to
here?
get spelled on, though, bro.
Yeah,
so it gets
we
all
are
of
in a
us.
good old spell cluster right now.
Yeah,
That is true.
And then I'll
you need to
be
be away from us
Okay,
in case
maybe.
we get fucked.
Actually, could you put me to the... away from you. Away
Actually,
from,
yeah,
no, push,
'cause you know what,
no. Push me more towards Gandalf. Yeah. Well, one more, right in front of Holy John.
Actually, you know what? Why don't we...
Or I should maybe be in front of you because I can take one.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, and then move him in front of me. There we go.
Okay.
And then I'll just I'll hang out back here as your healer.
All right.
At least one step back. There we go. Next to Bobo, keeping the monkey company.
All right. Now, if everyone can do me a favor and roll initiative there.
Roll for initiative.
All right, we are now setting up camera for
Wilhelm rolls a 13.
Damn, I roll like a motherfucker. 23.
11.
21 for Big Slee.
16 plus 6, 20, 22? 16 plus 6? Yeah.
This is you. Wilhelm,
13.
13, and you rolled an 11.
Yeah.
Did you add your 6?
Yeah.
Okay. One. Ah, there we go. As you ready your weapons.
Our enemies are, about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Probably about 50 feet away from us
Hey.
on this trail.
GM, is it too late to ask what the substance is on the grease blade I got from earlier?
It's poison. It's the same thing you got
Oh,
stabbed.
I think actually grease is the word.
Can
I believe it's grease lightning.
I craft can I tip some of my bullets with this grease off of the knife?
You probably cannot.
Okay, deal. I accept.
You're
while
a good
we're waiting-
negotiator.
While we're waiting, I want to tell everybody, go to laughfinderpod.com where you can find links to our Teespring account and our Patreon with new levels. And plus, you can check out, we just did the review for Spider-Man Far From Home, the Tea Party review. And there's also new shirts up. You can also probably get the X-Force skin shirt.
Yeah, X4 skin.
We never did get those I have a black friend that doesn't care when I say that word shirt.
I didn't know we were serious about
Can
that.
you-
Okay, I think those would sell, but...
Can you send that to
Yeah,
me?
I will send that to
We'll
you, yeah.
DM it. We'll
All right.
Wait, we got this. We got this.
First up to bat is Holy John.
Okay, cool. Are these guys evil? Like they're classified. Like
They've just been
alignment.
paid by...
They're alignment.
Oh.
You don't know.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do it anyway. So I just got a new spell. I'm very excited to use it. I'm gonna cast it right fucking here. It's got a 20-foot radius, and I can do 1d8 per 2 caster levels of damage to fucking evil creatures. It's Holy Smite, so I'm gonna cast it right here, so I should be able to hit all these 4 motherfuckers right here.
Nice.
You need to say your catchphrase before you launch the
wait.
spell.
What's your saving throw there?
Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi.
So much preparation.
They're like, please just cast the spell. I don't want to hear that.
Oh, it's Holy John. Yeah, sorry. It's a will save.
Will, which is, let's see.
It's a
10.
will for it's a will for partial. Half damage on will saves.
So it's 10 plus what level is the spell?
It's a level 4.
10 plus 4 plus, I guess, your wisdom.
My wisdom bonus is a 3. I got a 16 wisdom.
Okay, so 10 plus 4 plus 3 is 17.
Yeah, 17.
All right, and who you hitting here?
Oh, well, it's got a 20-foot radius, so if I cast it right here, I should be able to hit those 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right, the one chainmailed person, he rolls.
Oh, come on.
He makes it.
Fuck him.
He rolled very high.
Well,
Can you roll your damage for him?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Calculator at the ready.
2
2 plus
6
6 plus
8
8
5.
5
What was those? How many was that?
2, 6, 8, 5.
And a 7.
28.
Nice.
All right.
You Rain Man.
Yeah.
14. He manages to make it, but he still takes a substantial pounding. The other two, let's see.
It was actually,
plus
yeah, it's
9.
20 feet.
Oh, yeah. All right, so he takes 14. He takes 14. And the last guy.
Josie, do you like math?
So much.
Yeah. Are you hooked on math?
All right, it is Arcane's turn.
All right, Arcane will see Holy John doing that. I'm like, yeah, an area of respect. That's good. All right, boys, try to take on this. And he fucking these Tesla coils out of his back, and his breastplates pop out, and the gem in his hand that lets him change elemental effects like starts to glow, and he pulls out his thing while electricity's arcing all over him, and then his eyes like light up and fucking I'm gonna do a fireball, but I'm gonna change the elemental effect to electricity.
Okay.
Centered on that guy.
Centered on this unfortunate soul.
I also forgot to mention that everyone that failed their will save is blind for 1 round.
Okay, nobody failed.
Oh.
One guy would have failed, but he rolled really high.
Can you run the calculator for me? 2.
I'm the hidden figures now.
8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8,
Oh, fuck.
10. Okay,
Yeah.
we have a 2, and 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 a 5, and a 6, and a 6, and a 6.
35.
Yep.
Wow. All right, so.
John fucking Henry over here.
All right,
Yes,
so.
there's the sound. Electricity damage.
How much was that?
35.
Okay, this guy eats it.
Nice.
All right.
Let's see, this guy.
And while Arcane's eyes are glowing, he's like,
This guy, he does a sort of almost like a blur fast shift to the side and takes no damage.
Oh,
that's good. That's promising.
This guy will take half of that, which is 15, 16, 17 damage. 17. He's already not looking great. That guy rolls. He takes no damage. And lastly, that guy. Wait. There we go. He failed. Minus 35. Boom! Next is Big Slee.
Big Slee, baby. All right, who took?
Hey, can I see the
what was the
core
damage
rule book
called?
for
Did
me?
this guy take 17 and this guy? I really want to know the damage totals on those two.
They look beat up.
Okay, got it. But who took the 17 and who took the other?
You don't know that.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, well.
All right, Big Slee moves into shooting range.
All right, I'm gonna take this guy out. I'm gonna attack this guy. I'm gonna pull out both my fucking revolvers, like whoa, and we're gonna see out of my little 4 shots here about to buck off.
Yo, check yourself.
And you know what? I'm gonna spend 1 grit point so I can do up close and deadly as well, which is additional 2d6. All right, so are we hitting with? Oh, that's definitely a hit. 18, 30.
What's your crit threat?
My crit is I think +4.
Yeah,
So who are you attacking?
This guy right here.
Okay.
So that's my first attack.
listeners, he's
When
pointing to one of the golden
you shoot
skinned
when you shoot at him, He literally catches the bullet with his hands and then lets it drop to the ground.
Not effective.
That's awesome. I don't know what to do with the rest of my other 3 attacks now.
Throw your grease dagger.
Can I choose my other 3 attacks to go at somebody else?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna target this guy.
I like I shoot the guy, catch it.
All right.
No.
All right. Are we hitting with 16?
That guy, no.
Are we hitting with?
I moved weird when I did that. I squished my test.
11? No, I guess.
No.
My last one. Ooh, nat 20.
Roll to confirm.
Come on, here we go. Come on.
Got this.
15?
To hit him, no. I mean, to confirm, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was so exciting.
All
I
right.
know.
Well,
Why
this
is it
isn't
so
gonna be a
hard
great.
to get a critical hit in this game?
Because they do so much damage.
Well, I'll do a little bit of damage to this guy in the middle here. You ready? It's not gonna be hard to add up. It's gonna be
Ready?
2, 4, and 8. So we're at 8.
14.
No, it's literally 8. Sorry.
Oh, 2, 4,
2,
and 8.
2, and 4.
Boom, boom.
No, I look like
So
an
you hit
idiot.
him. He stumbles back, and he's like, if I go down, remember to honor our contract.
Who said that? The little guy?
Yeah.
Was he a Ferengi? You know what I'm saying?
No, I kind of wish this was like just a Square One segment called like Math Finder. And it would just be this, maybe like the kids would have to do the math before.
Math, find a math.
That would be good. Like, we could, like, does he have enough to confirm his critical? And you hear
Yeah.
kids going,
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Who is this?
that
What?
is that's Holy John.
The fucking
That's Dirty B.
Okay. Let's see. He comes up and he takes a stance, and his fist just starts shaking, and he stamps on the ground really hard, and he just hits Big Slee with a barrage of punches.
Oh God, my only weakness, punches.
What's your AC?
AC 22.
All right. Let's see. First one. That's a hit. Second one. That's not a hit. Third one. It's not a hit. Second, fourth one is not a hit. So, he only hits you with the first one.
I do some amazing bobbing and weaving this whole time. I actually shoot his hands as they're coming at me, like
Okay, so you take 6 points of damage and give me a fortitude save.
I do have a good, decent fort save here. Oh, 19. That's 28.
Okay. Nice. Boom! And as he hits you in the gut, you feel like nausea about to come up,
He's
but
so
you
hard
manage.
to shit yourself. You clench your
Why are you
butt
always,
cheeks in the last
why are you always trying to make my guys shit, dude?
You punch your like,
Why am I like, joke's on you? This happened to me yesterday. I'm already over.
I sucked it back up.
Next is Wilhelm's turn.
What do we know, or what can we discern about what these guys are?
They are sort of elite martial artists. They can catch projectiles. They have very high resistances, and they move very fast.
Are they transplanar? Is that how they're?
No, they're
They're
just
just dudes.
they're just Jackie Chan's.
Yeah, they're just badass.
Okay. All right. Well, Wilhelm Wardick is of course, fuels himself with some sort of drug of choice, as per is his custom before he launches a spell. He cues the iron butterfly and pulls out. What were we talking about? Molly's?
Yeah, Molly.
He gets out a Molly's. What is that, a pill?
Sure.
Or an injection?
Or a powder.
A powder? Molly is a powder?
Molly.
Molly is a powder?
Molly.
Yeah, you have to smoke a Molly.
Yeah.
It's called a twist of Molly.
Wilhelm Mordecus pulls out a Molly cigarette.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Mom, you're embarrassing me. Stop asking me which one's Pikachu.
And lights up the end of it and starts puffing on it. And giant clouds of Molly smoke are coming out of his nose.
Oh, God. I picked a bad time to look for a new job.
And now that he's juiced up on Molly hops, he's going to launch
Hepped up on goofball.
he's going to launch the spell Flame Strike, evoking a vertical column of divine fire on the golden-skinned human that is currently menacing Big Slee.
All right, and what is the saving throw for that?
The saving throw for that is going to be Reflex half SR, yes.
Okay.
What's the radius?
The range?
Yeah.
Oh, the radius.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I don't want to do that because the radius is 10 feet.
No, that's fine. You can just
Yeah,
hit
it's 10 feet
behind
across,
it.
but how far does it go?
Wait, it's 10-foot radius and 40 feet high. Oh, the range.
Range, yeah.
The range is 100 feet plus
Okay.
10 per
You're good.
level. Yeah.
So that's 200 feet.
So I'm gonna evoke this. I'm basically gonna launch a vertical column of fire.
Oh, to
on
try to put it, you're saying put it right over here where these two guys are?
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to put it in between these two guys?
No.
And get
These-
double. These two guys.
Yeah, because you can hit those two
Oh,
guys
I can
with
do
that
it to
spell.
both of them. Oh, okay. All right. Well, then forget Big Slee.
Yeah, fuck me, I guess.
He can manage for himself.
Oh, wait.
And
He'll be fine. He died last week. He died literally yesterday.
His karate magic affected me very little.
You'll be fine.
I'm going to pretend I don't see what's happening to Big Slee and instead launch my vertical column of flame in between. There's a
druggy wizard!
While that guy's like, you're already dead.
I'm getting punched up like the guy at the movies, and he's just watching it happen.
So he's me when we went to go see Infinity War.
There's the right in between the golden skinned Shaolin monk and the dirty robe follower of Vinesh, the Lord of Screens. That's where I'm launching my vertical column of fire.
Okay. So who's being affected here?
These two.
Oh, okay. So that guy and this guy?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, at least he's rolling for it. At least not like no effect.
Right.
Let's see. Well, he gets hit.
Who's he?
The guy in the front with the...
Yes.
Okay.
And
The
then,
Vinesh guy.
guy with the
follower,
flag.
the dirty tribesman.
let's see.
Filthy, disgusting extremist. Vinesh extremist.
I can't imagine these Vinesh extremists living next to my
And what level is this spell?
Oh, this spell is
I was
a
about to get real fucked up.
fifth level, a level 5 spell.
Okay, that hits both of them.
Yes.
Yeah!
So I get to deal damage on both of them.
Yep.
The damage, listeners and friends, is 1d6 points of damage per caster level. So I am now a 10th level wizard. So they're about to get 10d6 damage on
It's like a fireball.
each. So here we go. I only have 1d6. You want me to roll it 10 times?
Do you want these?
Oh, here.
Here's-
You get the Kakalakalator ready.
All right.
And I will roll 10 times. Here we go.
Okay, here we
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Listeners, follow along
Play at home,
and see
kids,
if you
for
can beat the
extra credit.
Kakalakalator. Here we go. And someone needs to count.
Oh, wait. Listen up, gumshoes.
Someone needs to count the number of dice.
Gandalf will count.
The number of
count
times I
number
roll.
of
dice. Yes.
Here we go. 5
5,
plus 4
4,
plus 1
1,
plus 5 plus 1 plus 5 plus 5
5,
Damn.
plus 2
0,
plus 4
4,
plus 3.
3,
That's it.
35.
35 damage to the first one.
Well, it should be to both. Really.
Oh,
Yeah.
to each. Okay.
That's as much damage as I did.
Nice.
The first guy goes down.
Yes. Take that.
Take that, Tender Date.
Take that. Take that.
Boy, that Molly spliff really
And now it's their turn.
superpowered me.
You have to boof it.
What? I don't think that means.
Put it up your ass. It hits you harder.
That's how it
wait,
works.
no shit. Oh, it's.
Isn't that the lead singer from Heart used to have someone blow cocaine up her ass with a straw?
Yeah.
Before she would play on stage.
At the mall?
The person there,
Yeah.
the short guy,
Yeah.
he gets a white light that emanates from his hands, and he just emanates it.
Oh, he did a healing surge.
Okay.
Wait,
that-
but Big Slee gets hit by that, right?
I don't remember.
Oh.
That's possible. 6, 9, 10. 15. Okay.
Oh man, this math.
Yeah, no.
It is, yes. Big
Okay.
Slee does get hit by it.
All right.
You're getting healed up.
He gets healed for 15 points of damage.
Well, I'm back up to
Jesus.
my horrible 15 points of damage. That's not good.
No,
okay.
you're healed up.
You healed.
okay.
You got
healed.
healed for 15.
Well, I'm back up to my prime hit points.
This guy goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can make attack of opportunity if you want.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, try to stab him with that knife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit him with the fucking thing. All right, attack of opportunity, rolling. Did I just use my base attack for
Yes.
that? Okay. So that's gonna be 15 plus. It's higher than my normal one. I'm sorry. Plus that. Okay, 25.
That's a hit.
Nice. And I don't know what the grease blade does. You'd have to tell
I'll tell
me.
you in a second.
So Big Sleeve's like,
Oh, it does nothing because he's a monk. They have the fortitude save of a fighter, the will save of a wizard, and the reflex save of a rogue.
And the dick getting hit in powers of a eunuch.
Which isn't as helpful a power.
Depends
so
on the fight.
He hits Holy John with flurry of blows. Confirmed
Flurry of
critical.
blows, holy
Jesus.
fuck.
No,
oh good.
Are you ready to withstand a flurry of blows,
We'll
dude?
find out.
no.
He's like this.
Haha! You get hit twice.
Wait, who are you texting?
No one?
Oh, okay. That's fine.
17.
It's a new game, Assfinder.
Yeah,
23.
hey, man, look, I'm still listening to the Fury of Blows. I got hit 2 times on a critical. I am paying attention to the show, guys.
So
okay, you're fine.
you take 23 points of damage.
Fuck.
And give me a fortitude save.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
Is that a 1?
Maybe.
Critical fail.
Boom! You are nauseated.
Oh, you don't clench your butt cheeks.
And how many points?
Next is
And your tail
Gandalf.
lifts.
Oh, God. How many
Gandalf
points
the
was that
Gifted.
again?
Is Gandalf.
Yes.
All right.
It's your turn.
Time for you to
What is he?
fight back.
How does he do that?
You have a.
He takes the sword and he hits them very hard.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna do that.
Okay, you draw
so,
your sword.
Gandalf the Gifted, when you draw your sword for the first time
Oh,
as a
this is
guest
the
player,
shape-shifting sword.
you need to describe for the listeners the sword that you're unsheathing right now to battle this guy. And we're going to move you forward one because it's a touch attack.
Perfect. Gandalf whips out his sword, and it's like a big, long, regular sword, except it is covered in titties.
Titty sword. Me next.
All right. So
Like it looks like it's bubble wrapped, except all the bubbles are titties.
It's about to come down, and you just jump in front of it like, no!
all right. So roll a 20-sided die.
And I'll tell you what to
Ensign?
add.
When you get hit by it, you have to go.
7.
It's a 7.
A 7 plus 16.
Is 23.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay, and now you roll 2d6.
Okay. Yep. It's a 1 and a 4, which is 5.
Plus 12. It's 2d6 plus 6. So it's 12 already. No, this gets added up. So you rolled a what?
A 1 and a 4.
That's a 5
Five.
plus 12, 17 for the first hit.
Okay.
So then roll again. I'm sorry, plus 16. So that was 5. That's 21.
Okay.
Plus, now roll your 20 side again. You get 2 hits. The big purple
Okay.
one right in front of you.
Yep.
There you go.
It's also a 7.
A 7.
Well, that's still going to be a hit then.
Yep. And then add 2d6
Now do your 2d6 one more time here.
plus
Oh, it's a pair
14,
of
16. So 25 plus 16.
41.
On point with the sound effects this episode, Audiomancer Ben.
Just read down.
That's exactly how
Sirens.
titties sound when they
dies.
hit.
Yeah, he died. He died of tit death. Go ahead and knock him
killed
out.
the titties.
right.
Knock him over!
Yeah.
Knock him over!
Yeah! You titted him to death.
He just got tit fucked.
Hell yeah.
Take that
Death by
off.
snoo snoo. For all you. Joke
Next
joke.
is
What a way to go.
this guy. He's going to go
He's gonna come running.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Oh, he's going through the underbrush,
40,
the difficult terrain. Now he's back on the path, listeners.
50. And
Ooh.
he is going
Big
to
Slee
flurry
is
of
surrounded
blows.
by bad guys right now.
Oh god.
Big Slee is getting it from all sides right now.
I'm still doing good though, boys. I got 22 on the AC.
You're getting double teamed.
Yep.
It's high school all over again.
That's very troubling.
All right.
It's a number of them.
Get hit once.
That sounded like 5 times.
Well, he gets to strike.
Did I just hear a seagull?
I guess it's too late. I guess I don't get a hit of opportunity as he's rocking by me.
No, he's not going by you. He's coming to you. Boom! And he hits you for 14 points of damage. Give me a will save. I keep saying that. Give me a fortitude save.
Come on. Don't shit yourself. Don't shit. Don't shit. Don't shit. Don't shit. Don't shit. Don't shit. Ah, craps.
I rolled a 10 on my fort save.
What's wrong?
He hits you just in the right spot, hits the right nerve, and you feel yourself go rigid.
Oh.
No, it's back again! Pop, pop, fizz, fizz! No relief it is!
If you stay that way for more than 4 hours, you need to call a physician.
You need to call a soothsayer.
It's next is Holy John.
Shit. Okay, so nausea. What would that limit for me?
It affects your attack, your damage. It affects to hit, damage, and all your saving throws.
Okay. How negatively does it impact those?
Negative
That's not so
2
bad.
to each.
Oh, -2. All right, that's not that bad. You know what? I am gonna do though before I do any of those things because I'm dumb. I'm gonna do a double fucking. I'm gonna do one of my judgments. I can do 2 at the same time, so I'm gonna do a judgment, which means I get a +1 for every 3 Inquisitor level, so I get a +3 on my damage rolls, and I'm also gonna do a protection, which means I get +2 on my AC. And also I get the double on the crit roll, which would have been helpful the last time. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to walk up to the Jabron behind Big Slee over there. And then I'm going to power attack. On my first power attack, I don't get any minuses based on that due to one of my feats. So I'm going to... we hitting at 20?
Yes.
Awesome! All right. And then, okay, so that's going to be 2d4 plus 3.
Brian's rolling.
7, 20.
To hit? I mean to
No,
damage?
20 damage.
He dies.
Yes!
Shut up!
And, yeah, I can't double attack anyone else, so I'm going to stand there triumphantly, covered in, slathered in the blood of my enemies.
Next is Big Slee.
Can I move
Wait, no, arcane.
constipated?
Arcane.
Wait. Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah. Before you shit yourself,
Oh, God, we need to hurry!
Arcane's gonna motion to Bobo and be like, Bo, full.
What do you call that? Just fucking hit him.
Oh, I should point out that this is dense brush right here, but it's not obscuring. It's about like waist high. So, and I just figured out I should point this out in case you want this option.
Okay.
You could theoretically lightning bolt.
Oh, I have to move over and lightning bolt.
No, well, yeah, you could do that unless you want to do whatever you're going to do.
That's okay.
It's just I want to be clear what the terrain looks like so that you can.
What do you guys think I should do? Should I lightning bolt the cleric, or should I have me and Bo fire magic missiles at the guy fighting Big Slee?
I'm doing okay. I'd say you take out this
Yeah,
cleric.
I'd say bolt that fucking cleric. 'cause we can
Although the only thing, I mean, if I'm being honest, I have a better chance of taking out the cleric, and that's my next move. I have a better chance of hitting him than I got this monk.
oh, that is a good call.
Okay, then then I'm gonna be like, I'll be like, Bo, light him up, and we're gonna, I'm gonna shoot my 5 magic missiles. Bo will shoot his 3 magic missiles at the guy fighting Big Slee.
Okay. That's something he can't evade.
And I'm going to add the meta magic topple spell to my 5, just
Okay.
in case.
Listeners, if you're following along, 3 of the enemies are down, 2 are still standing. The two still standing, one of them is the golden skinned Shaolin monk, the other one is the dirty robed follower of Ganesh.
Whoa.
Okay, we have a 2 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4. 21. And 3 of those he has to, 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shoot. I still need 2 more for Bo. Plus 2. Plus 4. So 21 plus 6, 27.
Okay.
And 5 of those he has to roll a trip check or be toppled.
Oh, so what's the total damage?
27 damage.
He's dead.
Hell yeah.
Which one is he? The
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 one
one
right in
fighting
front
Big
of
Slee.
The one.
Oh, good. So all that's left is this one remaining follower of Ganesh.
Yes.
Yeah, so like the ports open up on Arcane, and Bo holds up the little wand. He's like, and fucking these missiles of light come in. Fuck that guy up. They all hit him right at the neck. None of them hit him in the face. Because he's pretty, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, don't fuck his face up, guys.
Next is Big Slee.
Big Slee.
Finish the job, Big Slee.
Move
There's one left.
slightly closer to the cleric. And I'm going to unleash all hellfire and brimstone with a barrage of bullets headed his way. So, first attack. Oh, that's going to be probably a hit. That's going to be 33.
That's definitely a hit.
All right, next one is
That
going to
sounds
be
hitty.
8 and 12, 20.
On that guy?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
And next one's going
Fuck
to
him
be...
up. Fuck him up.
Oh, that's going to be a 27.
That one misses.
Ooh.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
And the last one is going to be 16.
Are you within touch range?
Yes, that's a touch attack. With like a
That's a hit.
All righty.
roll the damage.
Well,
I got the calculator.
all right, let's go, baby.
Play along, listeners. Here we go.
We got an 8,
8.
a 4,
Uh-huh.
a 7, and a 1.
20.
20. That's it?
That's it. I didn't put any grits or anything.
Okay,
else on
all right,
it.
good. 20 points.
That's it. Really?
As you level the gun up to his face, he covers his face with both his armored bracers. So you lower it and shoot him in the throat.
Not his face.
We shoot dicks off at Jump Street.
He's the one that ate the entirety of that fireball earlier,
Oh, he's probably all crispy. He looks like when you over microwave a hot dog.
so he is dead.
Yeah!
Woo! I gained a grip point back.
Now, we've
Back up to 5 grip points.
conquered
See?
the 5
Good, I didn't do the
enemies that
extra
were in
damage.
front of us.
Yes.
The 3 golden-skinned humans, the 2 Vanesh guys, and now As we get ready to wrap up this episode, do
Well,
we
hold-
have any orders of business to take care of with these?
I do. So there are 3 golden guys, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to be like, Bo, get me the face of, I'm going to find the prettiest one. I'm like, I want that face. That's the one. And then the other 2, I'm going to be like, I'm going to make some friends.
Interesting.
And I'll pull out, because I have 3 onyx gems. And I'll pull out, no, you know what? I'm going to hold them. I got plans for them.
All right,
I'm
so
just going to get faces.
Okay.
So
You know why I'm holding on to it?
I think I
wanna
do.
ride.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No one. All right.
Motherfucker.
As you all are surveying the battlefield, Arcane hears, "My idiot students, they got what they deserved." And you see up on a ledge far away, you see a man who's sort of dressed like the monks, except much older. And he jumps off of the ledge and delicately touches his fingertips to the wall and begins to fall with the pace of a feather out of sight.
How far away from he is? How far away is he?
How far away from
I
he
would
is
say,
us?
I would say like
we have degree English, Aaron.
Like
we
how-
talk
like-
very good.
if I had to guess, I'd say like twice crossbow distance.
Okay, so could he hear us? Could he hear us?
Not if you. Oh, if you wanted him to hear you, you could.
You fall weird. It's very weird and a little effeminate the way you fall off things. Also, all your students are dead. Shut up.
Listeners, the immediate damage appears to be cleared away, but further trouble lurks on the horizon as the aged Shaolin monk boss descends gently down the side of the rock and disappears into the forest ahead of us. More adventures, more battles ahead on the next exciting episode of
Grease blade, and then I'll have the face of golden monk.
Well, today, folks, if you're listening, it's the 16th
Is
of
it the
July.
16th already?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You know what comes out in 3 days?
Oh, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yup,
Yeah.
for the Switch.
If there was any way you could actually be friends with us on Nintendo Switch, I would say you
Yeah.
could play the game with us,
my
but that's
number,
impossible.
My number is 314-825-67Z. God, Nintendo's horrible with that.
867-5309.
Oh, that's Jenny's.
Yeah.
All right,
It's Jesse's girl.
No,
that's
Jenny's
Jenny.
number on the wall, 8675309.
Jenny, I got your number.
for a good time call.
Even I got
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. Oh, Eric. What do you got coming up, you piece of shit?
I don't know. I have things written in my thing. We're at the DC Improv on the 21st, Thomas.
Yeah, come on out to that. It's going to be, which one are we doing? 80s?
It's going to be, I think, back to the 90s.
90s?
at-
Oh, I
at-
love that
at
one.
that one.
We got a
And,
new one. We have a new one that is being written now. It's a wedding murder mystery.
Oh, okay.
And
So
then
the
coming up-
audience is at a wedding, and Eric and I play competing wedding singers.
Oh.
And we're back in we're in August as we get into there. We're at the Bright Box Theater debuting a new murder mystery.
That will be the wedding murder mystery.
No, that one, I'm sorry. The wedding one is the 20th of that month at Annapolis. I think we have a Jam and Java date that I have in here too.
Okay.
On the 4th. So
Okay.
a bunch of good stuff.
Go to
hey,
dielaughingproductions.com to check out the full calendar and list of shows.
All things Eric Comedy, ericcomedy.com. That's where you can check out all the links for the Quality Time podcast, our sister show here. Good stuff.
Brian, what you got?
Well, you know what? This weekend you can catch me at Magooby's fucking Joke House, the home of this podcast. Jared Stern, former guest on the show, and Pete Correale will be there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, so that'll be a fun thing. And aside from that, as always, you can just go onto the internet. You can look up Meanwhile the Skullbase, wherever the fuck podcasts are. I don't know how these things work. You can listen to that there. You can hear myself, Master Sambazo over here, as well as Dorian on one of those episodes. And then also, you can go to Amazon Prime. You can watch Driven to Succeed. And then you can also watch Board in the USA. I get a cut of The Sixth Sense every time you watch the movie.
Nice.
I actually don't. I you know what? I threw none of the money to produce. I threw no money to produce either one of those. So I always come out scot-free.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Aaron, what you got?
One thing I'm going to do as soon as I get in my car is download Meanwhile at the Skull Base.
Oh, you got to check it out.
Oh,
You gotta
yeah,
check
man,
it out. It was a good time.
It was man.
I've heard it plugged on this podcast once or twice, and
Yeah.
I'm finally going to take the plunge
And
and
you have
add
to
it
let
to
us
my
know.
queue.
Yeah, no, let us know.
Yeah, next time we record, we're like, Aaron, what'd you think of Meanwhile Skull Base? I'm like, you guys had fun.
Yeah. I didn't get any of the jokes. Also,
Yeah.
I did know that now they were dated.
Well, we'll hear. We'll find. I'll give you my review.
Ben, you got anything?
Nope.
Okay. Dorian, what you got coming up?
When does this come out?
21st or 19th?
The
16th.
19th.
16th.
I will be at BlurredCon
Ooh.
performing.
Which I turned down a spot at BlurredCon, and I suggested you.
I did not. You know, and the funny thing is I just because I'm not friends with the guy on Facebook, I responded to that message that I guess he sent weeks ago, like earlier this week, and then he never responded to that
okay.
message because I would have done the show though.
Yeah.
So they invited a white comic to perform at BlurredCon.
Yes, which I felt.
We're gonna soul man it.
Look, listen, hold on. I'm trying to signal my virtue. I turned it down and said I wouldn't feel right taking a spot on that stage that could be filled by a person of color comic.
That's very sweet. No, thank you.
Yeah, and then I gave them Brian instead. So I
And
half
Brian
committed.
hasn't heard
Yeah,
heard from them?
no, the guy messaged me, but
okay.
I'm not friends with him, so I just saw that little like one down there. I was like, oh, these are usually like fucking creeps from Europe, or like we have the same name. And then like I was like, oh fuck, no, I totally would do that shit.
As a wokish white man, I gave up my spot to a black man who was late responding.
But like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the weird thing. Like Facebook, people that you're not friends with will message you,
Yeah.
It's
and
a
you
message
don't.
request.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you
I
don't
didn't
see
notice
it
the
right
shit.
away, and then it's like discovering a part of your house that has been dirty for a long time.
Right.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
go in and you just see all of the. That's how I've seen dick pics.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyone we
Facebook?
know?
Yeah.
Huh?
Anyone we know?
Anyone?
No.
with
Bring
the
them
name-
out. Bring them out.
It's
does
like
it-
that on Instagram too.
don't
Like
finish
there's a,
that
like
lyric.
a request area.
Oh, is there?
Does the name rhyme with Schmave Schmofer?
Yeah.
All right.
Josie,
Josie,
what have you got going on in life these days?
Well,
This is the middle of July we're talking about.
It is the middle of July. I'm gonna go home and watch the Society and see if that makes it into
Hell
my Mount
yeah.
Rushmore of fisting.
Just talking about that.
But no, I would love to give actual specific dates for things that I have coming up. But my phone is dead.
Oh, we
so-
have a bat. We could have charged it.
Well,
Oh well.
Check
That's
out
good
the
to know.
IG, the
but yeah,
Instagram.
check out my Instagram at Josie Marcellino, JosieMarcellino.
It's that easy,
Yeah.
guys.
Josie
Marcellino.
I think you mean Marceliana. I don't think you're doing it right. I'm
Don't
gonna
go to
mansplain
Josie
your name.
Marcellino's page. She's a bitch.
Hell yeah.
But
Your name is wrong.
You know how names work, dude.
He's name-splaining up to you.
I will have all of my stuff on there. I know that I'm gonna host a show, my first show that like I'll be like putting together myself on August 9th because that's my 1-year comedy anniversary.
Well, if you ever want
Yay.
anyone at this table, we're all very busy.
Gotcha. That's why I skipped all of you. Yep.
Well, Josie, we never let our guests leave empty-handed. You've now played a role-playing game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're now an incel. So,
Yeah.
but
Tits.
That would solve all of their problems.
Hey,
What?
most of us are incels with tits too, lady.
No, but we never allowed our guests leave empty-handed. You're going to get a lucky D20 to take with you, but I can't just give you a die. The die's got to find you. So you're going to put your hand into this bag. I'm going to say an incantation, and when I'm done, you're going to pull out the die that feels right, and that's your lucky 20. Ready?
All right.
In the Crown Royal bag.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right.
Okay.
May all your hits be critical. May your strike be tried and true. May all your fails be minimal, but nothing lower than a 2. All right, grab a die and pull it out.
Got this.
It's a
All
Hulk
right,
die.
now give it a roll because we're going to see. We've been keeping
Oh,
track.
Jesus.
You can re-roll that.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm
you got to
coming.
roll it on
Came
the
out,
tray.
yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Here goes the roll. A
Ooh,
9.
a 9.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
bigger than a 2.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.